This gets foul. It's 0-1.
7:05.
One strike offering now to Hamilton. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hamilton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Owings leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that misses inside 1-0. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Hitters count now. The 2-1 fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Royals leave 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Nope. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now to the plate, Luke Voit. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This is foul right side. 3 runs already home here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Stays alive, still 0-2. O'Hearn might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And now here's the 3rd time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know the man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Owings has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to 2nd, and that's through for a hit.
Batting it, the 3rd baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
High and deep to right center. Owings ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is 2nd baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken. That's
well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. That's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Hicks stands at second with no outs. A ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Takes this the other way to right. Bonifacio is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. Now with the plate, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 down.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line to the right side. Bonifacio is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now batting, Martin Maldonado, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Chris Owings. A base hit in his first trip. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 1-1. Line drive to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back.
To performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A ball and a strike now.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bonifacio moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
So
Number
next to the
66.
plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And now a pitch on the way. Called a strike there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
That's
Designated
exactly
hitter,
what they wanted
Brian
out of that pitch up in the
Goodwin.
zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. 0-1 the count. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Leading off for the Yankees. The
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gleyber
Fouled off.
Torres.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's another 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. One and one, the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Ben Lively is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it, 1 down. Now in the box, Luke Voit. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready on 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Chris Owings now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. O'Hearn waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Didi Gregorius will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Mondesi has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2.
Leading up for Kansas City, the first
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late in.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 71.
First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's quickly 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. At the plate, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone. Throw over to first, back in standing. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Ready now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bounced weakly near the plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Drives it the other way to deep right. Bonifacio ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
For the Yankees.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The first baseman.
So stepping in, Nick Voit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Bonifacio's in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Kennedy has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and over those innings he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. Hit hard up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. 1 out, nobody on. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Billy Hamilton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Popped him up. O'Hearn is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Riding in once again, Chris Owings. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. In now, Whit Merrifield. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one. Kansas City, good night.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in.